Hey guys, it's your favorite brain surgery patient here. So, what's up? How y'all doing, huh? You good? You good, huh? Hey, fix your posture. Clean the Cheeto dust off your damn keyboard. So, today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video because I'm currently still recovering from brain surgery, so I can't do anything like super crazy on camera, although I'm probably gonna end up hurting myself by the end of this video. I'm totally not on hard drugs. Hydrocodone, like what is that? I'm not taking that. So yeah, I'm a little, I'm a little, you feel me? You know. So yeah, I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram and in my Discord channel. So if you guys would like to participate in future videos that involve people, don't forget to join my Discord, which is probably the primary way I do that. And follow me on Instagram. I would do shit like this on Twitter, but like y'all don't want to follow me on Twitter, so. Okay, so let's get the elephant out of the bag. Wait, the elephant in the room and the cat out of the bag. So everyone's been asking about my brain surgery. Quinn, why did you have brain surgery? Oh my God, Quinn, are you doing okay? Are you okay? I really hope you didn't die. Did the brain surgery turn you gay? I really want to date you. Yo, upload more. I don't give a if your head got cut open. How are you doing genuinely? I'm gonna psychoanalyze you, but I'm just wondering how you are. This is gonna be a long answer, and I'm just gonna start from the beginning, okay? So if you don't want to listen to it, I mean, it's literally the title of this video, like, So the reason I got brain surgery is because I have various health issues, like a lot of health issues. The primary issue that I have is pain. I live and still do live to this day my entire life in chronic pain. Ever since I can remember, I've had a headache. It started off when I was younger. I would get like headaches pretty frequently. Like, I remember when I was like 8, I got taken to a neurologist, and as most stupid ass neurologists do the first time you see them, oh, you know, just drink more water, just hydrate. I just pissed 7 times in the past 30 minutes. Do I not seem hydrated to you? From a young age, I would pop Advil like that shit was candy. Like some kids were out here eating Sour Patch Kids. My ass was taking Advil, okay? That was my candy. I would get headaches like almost every day or like every other day, and I would take an Advil and it would normally go away. So it was like, oh, okay, one and done, it's fine. But they get pretty bad sometimes. So this over time just progressively got worse. Like I would just get more headaches more frequently. They'd be more severe. Advil would work less. I started taking shit like Excedrin. I would take my mom's prescribed medications for her migraines. So yeah, I always had headaches like all the time. And then recently it was my pain-iversary. I got myself some ice cream. I was like, yo, let's celebrate my pain-iversary. If you're wondering what I mean by pain-iversary, it was the exact day 5 years ago that I got a headache, okay? So 5 years ago, around 7th grade is when my life just fell apart in shambles. Everything just went down the fucking drain. Like my quality of life went like it was fucking horrendous. One day I woke up, I had the literal worst headache of my life. Like I actually wanted to die. I wanted to like jump off a cliff. I was crying. My grandma was at my house like, daughter, why you leave me to take care of your fucked up son? Like I'm not mentally prepared for this. I'm 78 and I'm about to die and chill. So I stayed home from school that day. This was around like Thanksgiving break or something. So all of Thanksgiving break, I felt like shit. And like the day before, and then afterward, I still felt like shit. And I just had this headache that just never went away. Like never. I would wake up with this headache. I would go to bed with this headache. Every blinking moment of every day, I have this headache. I didn't get a second, not a single second of relief from this fucking headache. The best I ever experienced from this headache was maybe having it be a 5 out of 10 on the pain scale. The best. It was horrendous. I have a headache right now. I had a headache 5 years ago. I always have a headache. Right now, it's probably like a 6, 7. I'm also on like hydrocodone and ODing on caffeine. I'm probably on like 100,000 milligrams of caffeine, and I took Tylenol. I'm killing my liver if you can't tell. If I have like 1 drop of alcohol or something, I'm probably just gonna like combust and just die. Like I'll vomit up my own fucking liver and like hand it to some bitch in front of me like, here, take this. I can't use it anymore. But yeah, no, they never went away, and it was horrendous. Like I started missing school really frequently. Like I would miss 2 to 3 days a week, and that eventually went up to me only attending like 1 to 2 days a week, and I ended up missing like 4 days of the week, and then I ended up missing entire weeks. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse, and it was so bad sometimes that I deadass, like if I was in a room with lights, like I would just freak out. I just couldn't handle it. Sound couldn't handle it. I still to this day get really bad light sensitivity, and sound, and I have really hyperactive like senses, and so like I would just get bothered by fucking everything. So I literally spent like half of my time in my room, in a dark room, like that's it. And so that led me to like do shit on the computer all the time, which is partially how I got into YouTube, kind of, but I also got into YouTube before my health got bad, so like not really. But yeah, I ended up just becoming more and more of a shut-in over time because I just felt like shit. Which isn't uncommon for people who have like really bad chronic pain. And this led to me having issues with my intestines. I had arthritis, I had restless leg syndrome. Like I started to get issues where like if I would stand up too quickly, I would just see black for like 30 seconds. And then like, and for any of y'all that have ever passed out, you know exactly what the I'm talking about. You know how you see black and then you just see that little glitter shimmer down in front of your face because you can't see anything? If you ever see that, you're about to pass out. I'm just telling you straight up, that's what happens. Everyone that's ever passed out or has almost passed out, I've talked to, that's what you see. Like, you just see that glitter. When you see that glitter, you just think to yourself, fuck. So whenever I would stand up, I would see black for like extended periods of time. I'd get fucked. I was dizzy constantly, like it was bad. I remember I would lay down and try to sleep some nights and I would just feel like I was spinning and spinning. It was horrendous. Like the first year of this being a problem, I genuinely like wanted to die every waking moment of every fucking day. As my health got progressively worse, I started seeing more doctors. So I ended up seeing a specialist for probably every fucking part of your body. Like every single organ or doctor that you can see for any part of your body, I've seen. Bitch, I saw a toe doctor. I saw a foot doctor. Okay, that's how f***ed it was. I saw a neurologist. I've seen rheumatologists. I've seen people for like your intestines and shit. I've seen people for my eyes. I've seen people for my ears, ENT doctors. I've seen foot doctors. I've seen physical therapists. I went to some random dude on like in some strip mall that like poked 50 needles into my back and was like, yes, this will heal you. Acupuncture. I drank like herbal teas from like Saudi Arabia that they said would help me. Like I did everything. Okay, I saw this bitch. This bitch was like, you have a parasite. You definitely have a parasite. I looked at this bitch like, and then I looked at my mom like, and then my mom looked at me like, and we both in that moment were just like, yeah, we're never coming back here again. This bitch crazy. I've tried every single medicine made for migraines and chronic headaches that exist. I'm not even kidding. All of them. At this point, every time a new medicine comes out, I try it. It's that bad. I've tried every medicine available for arthritis that is like approved for kids. I've tried like so much shit. It's insane. Like I have like a file folder probably this thick of just fucking medicines I've taken. Pure fucking meds. Like so it eventually got to the point where I also started trying like experimental treatments, like weird devices that they'd attach to your head and like electrocute you in weird spots. Like I'm not even kidding. Like I've tried probably like 7 devices that came out like recently that you just put on your head and they zap you and it's supposed to fix things. And it got to the point where like I was giving up on hope, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna live with this for the rest of my life. And I still kind of believe that that's the case, even though I got surgery to fix it. So that is why I got surgery. This surgery that I got is where they cut open the back of your head, like vertically, and then 2 horizontal slits like above your ears. And they open it up. They basically like look at your nerves to see if there's any issues. So what they did for me is they looked at my nerves. The occipital nerves of the back of your head go through your brain to your eyes and like your forehead and face. They connect. This area, like behind my eyes, it always felt like my eyes were getting squished or stabbed, like constantly. Right now it feels like that. My head always hurts right here really bad. And then every now and again it would like come and connect down to the back. And then my neck and shoulders always hurt. And then on top of that, I had like arthritis. So yeah, what they did is they cut open my head, they looked at my nerves, and they found out that my nerves were being crushed by connective tissue and muscle. This all happened because when I was a fetus, my little DNA code shit was like, f Quinn. This kid doesn't deserve to have a good life, Quinn. So that's exactly what happened. My body was like, grow normally? Nah, your muscle is supposed to grow and then shortly after your nerves grow on top of it. That is how it works. Or it's the other way around. I don't exactly remember. And so it happens very similar in time frame. Like as soon as your muscle grows, your nerves grow afterward. For some people though, they grow at the same time, causing them to like go through each other. So for me, my nerves literally poked holes through my muscle to get to my head and get to the front of my face. And I also had muscle that grew through my nerves. So I had like primary occipital nerves that were like this thick, that had muscle just growing through them, like splitting the nerve in half. in various places, which by the way, is not supposed to happen. Imagine a pinched nerve on crack. Imagine having your entire nervous system in the back of your head be pinched constantly. That's basically what was happening to me. And my nerves were getting lack of blood flow, like they were turning white. In these pictures, they were completely white, and they're supposed to like look vascularized, which means blood goes through them. You're supposed to see like some red little lines going through them, you know, to signal, hey, there's blood flow. That wasn't the case. I had so much crap just crushing my nerves. And the reason it's bad is every time you move your neck, if there's a hole in your muscle that your nerve goes through, your muscle contracts and squeezes it. Connective tissue constantly just squeezes it. If the muscle that went through my nerve, constantly causing it problems. So I had so many issues with regard to that. And in order to get this surgery, it's called like, I think occipital nerve decompression or something. In order to get that, you need to rule out literally everything else first, because they can't check if you have it until they cut the back of your head open. I got that, which I actually had the opportunity to get 3 years ago, but this one doctor said I shouldn't get it. F you, by the way, but it's the same one that gave it to me now. And yeah, so they basically rerouted my nerves in the back of my head. They like cut out muscle, cut out connective tissue, and just removed it from the back of my head, so that my nerves aren't getting crushed anymore. And you can see in these like pictures, I'm not gonna show them because I'll get fucking banned for gore, that my nerves start to revascularize. If you have this type of pain I have for like over 10 years, you can have permanent nerve damage, to the point where like your nerves will never fully recover because they've been crushed and basically getting suffocated for blood for like years on years on years. For me, it was only 5 years, so it was half the time. So it only caused me, I think, temporary nerve damage. They don't really know the extent of it until after you've healed. Problem with this surgery is, so it's supposed to fix my chronic pain in my head. Obviously, I don't know about the arthritis, the standing up and fainting. I don't know if that's connected, but it should fix the nerves in my head. And the only problem is, since it is a nerve surgery and nerves are one of the slowest healing things in the body, it is going to take 8 to 9 months before it even starts working. So let that sink in. I got this surgery, right? I ain't even gonna know if it works for another 8 to 9 months, which honestly sucks. I really wanted to get this fixed before I went to college. If this even works, it might not even work, but it's definitely gonna fix some of the pain. Like the pictures were like my nerves were getting split in half. So yeah, so right now in the healing process, my nervous system is going fucking berserk. Shortly after I got my surgery, when I blinked, I felt like sharp pain in the back of my head. When I smiled, my entire back of my head felt like it was getting like stabbed. I still can't really turn my head much. This is the most I can turn it, and I can't really look up or down that much, and I'm not supposed to either. It's so weird though. Like I'll touch so the back of my head is numb in certain spots. Like right here, it's numb. Like I can't feel anything. I feel pressure obviously because that's how numbness works. But right where the back where my neck and head connect, it's not numb. Here it's not numb. After the surgery, my entire head was numb. And I actually thought it was because of the pain meds, and the doctor was like, no, it's not because of the pain meds. It's because your nerves are freaking out. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I have nerve damage right now, which is why my head is numb, because my nerves don't know what to do. They have to get retrained and like learn how to function without being split apart and crushed and suffocating, you know, like they have to learn how to function normally. So that's where I'm at right now with the surgery. The surgery went well. I didn't have any complications, thank God. Recovery honestly sucked, but I was allowed to take like hard drugs. When they cut out like 6 inches of my intestines, I wasn't allowed to take any drugs because I was on too many meds. And I'm still on too many meds, but they let me take hard drugs. So thanks for giving me prescribed crack. I really appreciate it, doctor. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Hopefully the surgery works. I don't know if it is. I'm still struggling with the same issues. The only problem now is I have this additional like surgery pain and my nerves are not functioning normally. So hopefully this works. This will be my second major surgery in 6 months. I had my intestinal surgery like 6 months ago. So yeah, that's my story with all my health issues. I have other ones obviously, but this is the primary one that fucks up my life. If you've ever tried to do like an algebra, a calculus equation with the headache before, like you know how much that sucks? Imagine trying to live your entire life with the headache. It basically caused me to imagine living your life with half the amount of time you have. That's pretty much what my life was, because when I was in so much pain, I couldn't do shit. So I would either play video games that were easy to play or just sit in my chair and just hate life or lay down, cry, whatever. So yeah, that's it. That's why I got brain surgery. All right, so now I'm gonna answer the normal questions. Let's get into it. First question, what was your parents' reaction when you came out? You're not even calling me gay. You're not even asking if I'm gay. You're just like, yeah, Quinn, I know you're gay. So how did your parents feel about that? This is the most elevated way to call me gay I've ever heard. I can't even be mad at it. That's so fucking funny. Someone asked me, how are you and your beautiful feet doing? First of all, what the f? Second of all, I'll show you how my feet are doing. Hey, put the snipping tool away. Hey. Get your finger off the print screen button. Don't press Command 4. I know you Mac users, you think you're slick. Don't press Command 4 or Command 3, bro. Don't screen record this. Okay, I'll show you, all right? Here's how the they're doing, okay? I started wearing socks because of you bitches, okay? That's how my feet are doing. Every time I record, every time I make a video, I wear socks now. Why? Because I'm tired of y'all threatening me with these screenshots of my feet saying, Quinn, I'm gonna post this on WikiFeet. Like, why? Who are you? Why? And if y'all don't know what WikiFeet is, it's a Wikipedia for every person that has slight relevance on the internet's feed. Has anyone ever noticed you in public? Yes, but they were at my house, which scared the shit out of me. Okay, so this wasn't even when I did Quinn Benet. This is way before that. When I did Filmmaking Simple. For those of y'all OGs that came from that channel, the 200 of y'all that did, okay? Because not many of y'all cared for me. I have this friend named Chad, okay? He's not actually named Chad, but I'm gonna just call him Chad. I have this friend named Chad, and one day, Chad was hanging out with my sisters, because, we're family friends with their family. And I guess this dude, who I'm gonna call Bill. So Bill is Chad's friend. So Bill was in the car with my sisters, and he recognized my younger sister from one of my videos that I posted on my editing channel. It was like, holy shit, are you Filmmaking Simple's sister? And then my sister was like, what the fuck? And so eventually they came to my house, and he was like, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. What's up, Filmmaking Simple? Hi. Like this Bill guy. And I was like, y'all let a viewer of mine into my house? Because at the time I didn't know he was friends with my friend Chad. I had no idea. I just thought they found some at Target that said he knew who I was and then brought him to my house. That's what I thought. And I was just sitting there like, I'm gonna die. My address is gonna get leaked. And at this time, I had some crazy stalkers online that were trying to DDoS me constantly, threatened to send SWAT team to my house. So yeah, I was freaking out. I was like, who the f is this? My sisters and my friend Chad and Chad's sister and Chad's brother were hyping up the situation, going ape shit in my room. And I was just sitting there like, what the f is happening to me? Because I was a 30K sub Andy. I never thought I would get recognized in public. I still to this day don't think I'll ever get recognized in public again. And I was just scared. I eventually found out that he was friends with my friend Chad, and I was like, oh, what's up? And now we're mutual friends with Chad, and I'm acquainted with him. So weird, I know. Next question. What's your biggest turn on / turn off? I don't know why. I feel like if I answer what's my biggest turn on, I'm gonna get 12 gay dudes and 14 underage girls that are gonna slide in my DMs with this exact turn on and try to hit me up with it. So I mean, please don't. Especially to the 30-year-old gay men, that's just weird. Stop. You could be my dad. Turn off lying, being petty. Yo, I hate people that are petty. Someone did not ask me this question. Someone said, why don't you post naked pics? Beauty. First of all, I turned 18 a couple months ago. You need to chill. Second of all, no. Someone said, can I be the outro? Sure. So thank you all for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And see you next time. Bye.